Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for joining. See, I thought I'd tune this, but give me 1 second, please. Hope that holds. Yeah, it should. Yes. I'm Abhi DhiYogi with some songs, stories, and ideas for today's session on how to solve a problem in 30 seconds, be it at work, school, or home. What's the solution? Yeah, what should I do to solve a problem in 30 seconds? Any problem. Because some people said, Abhi, you keep talking and singing and whatnot, but tell me what to do. I got my challenges, problems, in my pursuits, whatever they may be, of life or love or even light. What would your thumb rule be in 30 seconds that I should maybe practice that helps me to solve a problem, any problem, in these pursuits? And I thought about it, and the 30-second answer for everyone who's here just for the 30 seconds is to balance whatever we do. Open up, be it in acceptance or be it in asking and expression with those around us. And lastly, from everything that happens and from everyone that we meet or come across, learn the lesson that will help us balance, open up, and learn. That's the 30-second answer. And everything, all the stories and songs and whatever we have talked about in the past to whatever we're going to talk about in the future, if you were to ask me what's the foundation for all of that, it would be balance, open, and learn. As you ponder on that, how about a song? Before I start, I don't know why it's getting out of tune. It's not holding. I wonder why. It's perfect here. I think it's getting adjusted maybe. Alright, we'll give it a shot again. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only love we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Whoa, whoa, stand by me. Won't you stand? Won't you stand? Stand by me. When the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, and the mountains should crumble to the sea, no, I won't be afraid. No, I won't shed a tear. Just as long, stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Whoa, whoa, stand by me. Won't you stand? Won't you stand? Stand by me. So as I was singing that song, I got distracted with something, about a plan. And as soon as I did, my song, the lyrics and what I was playing, I made a mistake. So, as we get into what is balance, open and learn, right? With balance, it helps us to be less distracted. And what I mean by that is, let's say I'm working for 2 hours. Then I take a break, maybe go out for a walk or play with the pup, or play some guitar, or listen to music, then come back to work. That small break helps me to refocus and realign and pay, attention to whatever I'm trying to solve. In simple terms, yeah. The same thing applies for the whole day. If I'm going to be cooped up in one room in the day of working remotely, and I don't go out or meet anyone or go to work or collaborate with my colleagues or anything at the office or in person, it's one extremity, which again enables me to lose my balance, yeah. Anything in extreme. So, if there's an opportunity to work from home, I guess it's got to be balanced with opportunity to work from office as well. Because with that balance comes the best out of us. So, for me, sometimes, or with my chores and whatnot, maybe getting to the office might be 8:30, 9, and for others it might be 7:30 or 10, right? It don't matter. But the point is, if I go to the office, spend some time there, finish the work, whatever I have, then come home also, manage that. The effort of trying to balance yields the best from me. The same thing goes with, work and life, right? As they say, balance. If my work gets done by 5 o'clock when I'm at work, right? I shut the computer or whatnot, I come back home, that's it. Versus going on the phone again and checking my email and what happened here, what happened there, right? It means I've come from home, or work, and I'm still working. So when we talk about balance, it's not just about the tasks that we are up to or the responsibilities or just the time. Spending 8 hours at work or 10 hours and then 6 hours at home, then sleeping for 7-8 hours. Not just that, right? Not just time and tasks. Not even just the space, right? I'm at home, I'm at work, or I'm with my friends and blah, blah, blah. All of these things, yes, they're a practice of balance. But from a standpoint of mindfulness, if I may say that, if I'm at work, let me be at work. If I am at home, let me be at home. If I'm with my friends, that's it. Let me be with my friends. Not that when I'm with my friends, I start thinking about home. Then when I'm home, then I start thinking about work. When I'm at work, I start thinking about, something else. Completely disconnected, maybe. Happens all the time for me. But the effort of trying to balance, right, has enabled me to understand that wherever I am, if I'm in the here and now, in that moment, doing whatever, playing the guitar, the best that I can, it helps me to center and balance. So what's the secret to balancing? Be in the here and now. Whatever you're doing, just enjoy it. Give the best that you got. That's it.
Waves all just waves. You and me, babe. These bees, birds and hay. Waves dive deep, hold it to surface. I've touched your shore, hold it to retreat away. This love and hate, waves, you and me, friend. From the stars to the moon, from the rocks to the mountains, what's near and far, friend? Waves, everything in between. Waves, is there anything else?
So as I said, to balance, the effort of trying to be in the moment starts. This challenge is because as I'm playing the guitar, my attention drifts to something else. Then to get my focus back onto the guitar and what I'm playing, right? That is an effort. But if I get into the why did it drift and blah blah blah, why did I start thinking about that? Counterproductive. Doesn't really help to analyze why my attention drifted somewhere else. That's the nature of attention or of the mind, I guess. It bounces from one place to the other. So be it. And when I accept that I got distracted, suddenly I open up to the solution of anchoring my thoughts, my mind also in the here and now, which is acceptance. With acceptance comes anchoring. And what's anchoring? You stay in one place, right? So as I'm playing the guitar, if my mind drifts to the food that I'm going to have or something else, that's fine. Can't control that, just like the hand or foot. That's the nature. And when I accept it though, I find myself anchored in the here and now. So when I'm working and whatnot, trying to balance by doing different things, managing my time, managing the space, right? Where I am. All that's the easy part. But to keep one's attention centered, that's a different ball game altogether. And being open, meaning accepting, whatever comes our way. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Some good people or some maybe not so good, right? Good thoughts or bad thoughts. Good results or bad results. When I'm open and accepting of these, right, I remain in the center a little bit more. And with that, I'm also expressive, I guess. When I'm open, I feel so, right? I think so. This made me happy or this made me sad, right? Whatever you said or did, etc. So being open and accepting is one part, but expressing and asking, as we discussed yesterday. Expression of what we need, what we're going through. It's impossible for others to know that just by looking at one's face. So when we express, it helps them to understand, rather than us thinking, hey, you know what, they should understand on their own. If we ask and we express, it helps them realize and we connect. So in being open, it helps us to center by accepting, acknowledging, and also it helps us to connect with our expression of whatever we are feeling, whatever we are going through, and help us in our relationship. also anchor in the here and now. So with balance, it helps us to, or the practice of balance, it helps us to anchor in the here and now, which is the center. By opening up in acceptance as well as in expression, it helps us to anchor, especially when it comes to matters of the heart and relationships. How about another song? I keep losing the tune today. Or the
with you, without you, all I ever do is cry, cry, cry. With you, without when you said that you love me, babe, took me a while to realize what happened. When you said that you hate me, babe, took me a while to realize, to understand. With you, without you, all I ever do is cry, cry, cry.
that song took about 20 years to complete, because I had done the 3 or 2 verses, and the 3rd verse came recently, about a few years ago. So it was something that I wrote when I was in college and finished it, about 5 years ago, after watching a TV show where this person said, "We are cursed that we want so much more. And we are ruined because when we get these things that we asked for, we wish for what we had. Which seems to be the nature. Yeah. Everyone goes through that. So for me, when we think about the last part, or the last step, or the last idea, we talked about balance, open. Then whatever happens, the results, how can I learn from it? As if we realize whatever happens has happened for my best. Whatever, it might be positive, it might be negative, it might be starting a relationship, or it might be a breakup, right? Whatever happens, if we remember that whatever is happening and has happened is for my best. And why so? How can I say that? Well, if I'm sitting here and playing this guitar today, every moment that happened in my past, the good, the bad, the happy, the sad, the ugly, the beautiful, easy, hard, right? Each one of those moments has enabled this moment in which I sing and share a story. So, in good times, I tend to remember that and repeat myself, I guess, in these sessions, so that in the bad times, when it seems dim and it's not going my way, right? In those times, it helps me to accept the result, be a little bit balanced, and in doing so, I see the lesson maybe in a day, in 2, or maybe a week or 2 or a month, I don't know, yeah? But I do eventually. And this lesson is always for me to be better than who I was yesterday. So no matter what our pursuits, the 30-second solution, balance, open, and the last part, with whatever is happening and happened, and whatever will happen, there's always a hidden lesson for me to realize, so I can be better today than who I was yesterday. And if I learn that lesson, I am. So when tomorrow comes, and especially these results or things happen that don't go my way, rather than getting disheartened and heartbroken, the balance and the open and these sessions and the words prompt me in the direction to pay attention and flash the light a little bit on the lesson within that result. And in doing so, the problem, whatever it may be, personal, professional, or pursuits, there seems to be a solution that comes. Balance, open, and learn. We'll end with this song now.
My love, your love, one love, my love, your love, one love, fall in love, with what I get too much one day into love. I'm in love. With love, for love, all in love, in one love, you and me, in one love, all in one love. You're in one love, I'm in one love, all in one love.
So with all this balance, open and learn. What's the measure? Metrics, statistics on how well I'm practicing. For me, that would be how well I'm sleeping, how well I'm eating, how well I am going about my day-to-day business, from waking up to the end of the day. Do I feel upbeat, energy, whatnot? Yeah. These are basic metrics, I guess, that I tend to reflect upon as I hit the pillow or before hitting the pillow in the night. And this metric of well-being per se, yeah. Where am I agitated? Or am I at peace? Am I still judgmental, as I'm ending this day about certain things that happen and certain people, and it's natural to be? Or have I accepted and feel a sense of calm or relaxation or love per se? Where if someone hurt me, you can't change that. You can express whatnot, but you can't change people or situations. All we can do is, I guess, if that's the word, yeah, pray to a greater force that may be above, yeah? In Star Wars terms, that let the force be with them so they get better ideas. Let the force be with me so I get better ideas, yeah? That's all we can do. We can't change the situation, right? But do I feel that calm and love, right? Where I wish for the best for others and myself. That's a measure of well-being, I guess. And lastly, from everything that happened, is there a lesson that I should take away? Do I see it? The light that'll help me take my next steps tomorrow? Maybe, maybe not, yeah? But those are, I guess, the other measures that are more subtle, but in line with well-being. Only that I will know, no one else will. So day-to-day activities, eating, sleeping, right? The day-to-day business per se, yeah? All that's good, okay. But in addition to that, this aspect, at the end of the day, helps to gain some perspective on how the day manifested, how I played my part, and what should I do to play better tomorrow. And if I have distractions and I'm not at peace or not calm and kind, or I'm not seeing the light or the lesson, then I tend to think about or try to see what's that problem that's bothering me, is causing the agitation, is throwing me off balance. And it's usually something me, no one else, because they played their part. It's just me that I'm carrying that, I'm stuck in that loop and carrying that thought or something that might have happened throughout the day or yesterday or whatnot, or day before or last week. So when I accept it and say, you know what, and for that acceptance, I might need to talk to someone or listen to the music or express, whatever it may be, or balance, right, or open up, whatever it may be. But the key is to realize, hey, you know what, I need to be centered. Yeah. On reflection, if we pursue that, and it's difficult, for me at least, one day at a time, I think I'm getting better and better. I'm better than what I was yesterday. And hopefully, if I continue down this path, I'll be better than who I was today. So learning never stops. Not after school, not after college, not after getting a promotion, or not after becoming someone or something, right? Important, gaining this, gaining that. No. Learning never stops unless you choose to. And if you choose to stop learning, then the doors are shut and you're no longer open. And if we are no longer open, expressing or accepting because we are the greatest and we know it all, then we have lost our balance. So, to keep learning every day and in every way, is something that I hope to practice, which will yield me to be more open, accepting and expressing, and more balanced in terms of how long I am at the center, and especially in different situations. But it's a lifetime's practice, but one day at a time. Thank you for making the time today and being here. Hope to catch you tomorrow 12 noon CST at abhi.dhiyogi.org, where you may watch the past concerts or read the past books. See you tomorrow.